Hello, welcome to the third week of the summer term. Hope all's going well with you. I just want to give you a little bit of preview of this week. So this week you will be focusing on chapters 5 and 6 in the book. So please read those chapters. You do have one written assignment for the week, which is the discussion board about systemic racism, and so that is going to be due on the normal schedule. You submit your first response by Friday at 5 p.m. to avoid a penalty, and then your two responses must be submitted by next Monday by 5 p.m. in order to receive full credit for the assignment. So just make sure you follow that schedule. Again, the idea of the Friday deadline is that it encourages students to respond earlier in the week so that people are not waiting until the last minute to do both of their posts. And again, remember the purpose of this assignment is it's a discussion board, so you're discussing the topics with each other. I did grade your discussion board posts for last week. And so you can see your grade in the grade section. I have not yet graded your critical thinking questions for the week, and I'll be working on those over the next couple days. In terms of the discussion board, again, they were pretty good responses, so I appreciate that. Just always remember that you do need to post two responses. One is your own response, and then you respond to another student. And then just be kind of conscious of the length of the posts. Around 5 sentences for your first post, and then if your first post is 5 sentences, your second one needs to be five. But if your first one is a little bit longer, your second one can be shorter. But try not to make them too long because there's an issue of readability. The idea of the discussion board is that you're able to read and respond to something someone else has written. So if a post is too long, it makes it a little bit harder for other people to respond within the span of the week. So just kind of be conscious of that. In terms of a couple other things this week, so you have the essay on the critical thinking essay on systemic racism. Very timely topic, given that May 25th is the 1 year anniversary of the murder of George Floyd. And that sparked a lot of protests last summer, the Black Lives Matter protests. So the discussion board question is about that, about the issue of systemic racism in the aftermath of the George Floyd murder. And of course, a lot of things have happened, excuse me, in terms of that since last summer. Just about a month ago, Derek Chauvin, who was the cop who killed George Floyd, was found guilty by a jury in Minneapolis, and is now in prison for that murder. But the question is really not about the murder specifically. It's about the issue of systemic racism, inequality, and the efforts to correct that. So please read the question carefully and then respond as you see fit. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that this week you will be taking the first exam. It covers chapters 1 through 5 in the book, all of the topics covered in chapters 1 through 5. And that exam will go live on Friday morning at 9 a.m. And it is due at 5 p.m. on Monday, next Monday, the 31st. So I will send you an email with more instructions about the exam. There is a review sheet included in this week's folder. It's a list of key concepts from chapters 1 through 5, so you want to review those. A lot of people have questions about the exams. The exams are multiple choice. They are timed. And the idea is that you should be ready to answer the questions when you log into the exam. They're not really designed to be open book, open note. However, you certainly have access to your book and to your notes as you're taking it. I don't have a lockdown browser in use for this exam, so certainly you have the ability to do those things. But keep in mind there is a time limit, so you really do need to be ready to take it when you log in. You can take the exam twice, so when you're finished, you'll be able to, the first time you can see how many points you earned out of the total number available, and then decide if you want to take it a second time. If you do take it a second time, your exam will reset, and you have a different selection of questions, and then again you will have the same time limit as you did the first time you took it. But it is important to make sure that you complete all attempts at the exam before it closes at 5 p.m. on Monday night. And just as a reminder, Monday is Memorial Day. I wish I didn't have to have assignments due that day, but because we're in such a short semester, we just can't. We have to follow that schedule. So if you do have Memorial Day plans this weekend, I would encourage you to try to get your work in before Monday, so you don't have to worry about it on the holiday. But the assignments will be due on Monday at 5 p.m. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will be grading your essays over the next couple days, and hope you're having a good semester so far. All right, take care.